Hello guys. So before we open our catalog and we take an overview there, I want to go through the menus and the toolbars on ArcMap very quickly. So we are going to open our USA base map again. So now we have our USA map opened again. So let's go through all the menus up here. We are going to start with File. In File menu, you have the option to create a new MXD or open an existing one. Save this one. So if you make any changes in this one, you can click Save and you save it. Save as, you save another copy of the same MXD. Save a copy, and save a copy is different than save as. Save a copy can give you the option to save this MXD to be able to open it in another version of ArcMap. So for example, if you have someone that you need to share this MXD with and they have ArcGIS at 9.2, you can save this document as 9.2 document and you send it to them. So when they open it, they have no problem. And here we have a share as, and share as is used to if you want to publish this map on ArcGIS Online, and we're gonna come to this later, and you have the option to publish it directly as a service or create a map package. And map package help you to create this data as a map package as one file, and you can share this one file with anyone, or you can use it later to publish it as a service on ArcGIS Online. Here you have the option to add data. So here you can add data, add shapefiles, or add feature classes or raster data. Here you can add a base map. And here if you have a file that have, let's say an Excel file that have X and Y data, you can add it from here. So here you choose which Excel file you have, and you choose the X field and the Y field and the Z field. And we're going to show how this works later. Here also add data. Here you can add J-coding service, and in order to add J-coding service you need also to have an ArcGIS organization account, the one we created before. And J-coding is basically a way to be able to search for addresses. So it's kind of a process or a service that help you when you type an address, it be able to locate this address for you, and we will see how to create it or even use it in another section. Here you sign in or you sign out from your ArcGIS Online account or ArcGIS Online organization account. You sign in or sign out from here. Here you have the option to print a page or print preview or print it. And here to export the map, you can export this existing map right in front of you. You can export it to PDF or BMP or JPG, and you can have an image or a PDF file that you can send to someone. And analyze map, this tool helps you to make analyze on the map, and if there is any errors or problems with the map, like there's no spatial reference or something is not right in the map, it will show up here and it will tell you what is the problem. And here you can change the map document properties, like if you want to change the title of the map, if you want to change the summary, if you want to change anything here, you can change it in order for you, when you share it with someone, they have the information about this MXD. The next menu is edit, and this one most of the things is disabled because once you start editing a specific data like a shapefile or a feature class, you will have this options here enabled for you. View, here it helps you to switch between the data view and the layout view. So right now this is the data view. If I click the layout view, it will change to the layout view right here, or you can go back again and change it to data view again. And here you have the option to create graphs and add graphs to your map or add reports. Here you can enable or disable the scroll bars or the status bar. This is the scroll bars over here. You can enable it or disable it, and this is the status bar on the bottom. Here on the bottom here it shows you where is your mouse location is. So this is a Latin long for my mouse location, and when I change the map, you're gonna see this small globe here. That means that the map is drawing. Once it's disappeared, that means the map is done drawing. So when I go anywhere, it will show up again and then disappear once the map finish drawing. So you can have the option to choose it and hide it from here. Also, this options here is to show or hide rulers, guides, grids when you are in the layout view. So if you are in the layout view, you will see this options enabled. The data frame properties, similar to MXD properties, but here you can change how the data frame looks like. There is so many options here, and we are gonna go through each one of them, but not in this video. Here you can refresh the map. If you want to refresh it, it's gonna refresh it. You can use this sometimes if you add a layer and you cannot see it. Sometimes you just need to refresh, and maybe you can pause the drawing. If you have the globe here is going and you have the drawing is keep going, you can pause it, or you can pause labeling. Labeling is this labels. If you have a layer that have a lot of labels sometimes take a lot of time to render on the map, so you can pause showing the labels here. Bookmarks help you to create like a bookmark for any area of interest. So for example, here this MXD already have a lot of existing bookmarks. If you go for any state, let's say Georgia, it will zoom into the Georgia state. This is Georgia. If you want to go to Florida, you can go to Florida right there. If you want to create your own bookmark, you can just choose any area like this view right here, and you say create a new bookmark. You give it a name, and once you click OK, it will show up right here at the bottom. And if you are anywhere else and you want to go to the same location where your bookmark is, you just come here and say go to my bookmark. Insert. These options help you to create a new data frame. A data frame, this called a data frame, and a data frame have all the layers inside of it. If I insert a new data frame, it will create a new data frame here. And all the other options here, it mainly used for the layout view. So if I am in the layout view and I want to insert a legend or a north arrow or a scale bar, I can insert it from here. Selection. As we saw in the previous video how to do selection using this tool, here also you can select by attribute. So if you have specific attributes or features that you want to select based on specific values, you can use it from here, or select by location. If you want to select areas that is close to another area or intersect, or for example on top of other areas or other features, you can select it from here, and we are going to go into details with that. And here's the geoprocessing menu. In the geoprocessing menu, it shows you up here the main or the most popular geoprocessing tools that used all the time, but also you have the option to open your Arc toolbox from here, or search, use the search to search for anything. Environments, these environments help you set up your environment for any toolbox that running. For example, where your output it will be saved, what is your output spatial reference, and here it shows you the results for any toolbox you are running. So we are gonna see this in more details when we come to the toolboxes. When we run a toolbox, we will see the process of the toolbox running from the results window. Model Builder help you to create a complex toolboxes. So for example, if you have a toolbox that the output from it will go in another toolbox, you can use the Model Builder to create that. Python window, it helps you to open a window that you can write Python code to do anything you want. Customize, here you can see all the toolbars that already available for you, and you can see it from here, or you can right click here and enable or disable it from here. These toolbars is specifically, each toolbar have specific functions. So for example, the editor, it shows you the editor toolbar. So this is the editor toolbar here. If I want to hide it, I just click here. If I want to enable it, I click here. There is a lot of different toolbars that we will go through each one of them later, but once you open ArcMap for the first time, you will see the standard toolbar, this called the standard toolbar, and this called the tools toolbar. So this is a standard and this is a tools. So you can enable or like hide or show them from here, or from customize toolbars. Extensions, when you click on extensions, if you for example working using 3D analysis or network analysis, usually it will be disabled and you cannot do anything in network analysis or 3D analysis unless you come here and say I want to enable all this analysis tools for my work. So for example, when we come later to network analysis, we will see that it will be disabled unless we come here and we enable it first. Also, we have the add-in manager, and the add-in manager helps you if you for example have a custom tool that have been creating using any coding. So for example, we will come later in the coding section where we write code to create actual command here, or like a tool for us, a customized one that ArcGIS doesn't have. We can creating using coding, and the way to add it is you add it from an add-in manager. So here you have the option to add any custom tools we will create later. and here customize mode. So the customize mode help you create your own toolbar. So this is the toolbars that we saw earlier. This is the list of all the toolbars. If I want to create my own toolbar, I say new, and I say my toolbar, or I name it anything I want. I say okay, and now I have my toolbar here, and as you see here, it shows up here empty. In order to add anything to it, I need to go to commands and select what command I need to add to my toolbar and customize it however I want. So for example, I will come here to editor and say, because I use a certain command all the time, I want to add the clip, I want to add the buffer, I want to add, you can customize it however you want, or copy or paste. So this is your custom toolbar. You can create your own custom toolbar, and you can hide it or show it from here as well. So when you go all the way here, you will see that you have my toolbar enabled, so we are going to disable it. Also, customize mode help you that if you do a lot of customization in how your ArcMap looks like, you can come here and say, I want this icons to be large or small. I want to show a tooltip. When you hover the mouse over any tool, it will show you saying zoom out, or tell you the information about this tool. And this is a tooltip. Show tooltips on menus. Same thing here. When this is the tooltip for the menus items. Lock customization, that will help you if you do all the customization you need here to lock it with a password so no one else can change it. So for example, if someone else, a colleague or a friend, use your ArcMap on your machine, you can do your customization and make the lock from here so they don't change it for you. And style manager here, it shows you what styles is used for the labels or for the lines or for the areas. And here ArcMap options is basically like a main options for your ArcMap. So here you can say show the splash screen, the screen that show up in the beginning when you open ArcMap, or show getting started dialog. When you open ArcMap, it asks you, do you want to open previous MXDs or not? So there's a lot of options here that we will come to later and check each one of them, but that's where you open ArcMap options from here. The windows here, you can open the overview window, and the overview window shows you an overview of where your location at. Magnifier help me go to a certain area here and make it larger, and that help you sometimes when you work on a larger area but in the same time you are doing editing on a smaller area. You can use the magnifier to just shows you that where is the area that you want to focus on, and you can change the zooming level from here, and you can actually do all your editing and work on this magnifier here. And here you can open or hide the table of content. This is a table of content where our layers is at, and we can hide it or show it from here. Here you can open Arc Catalog from here, you open the search from here, or you open image analysis from here as well. Here is the help, and if you want to open any help for ArcGIS desktop, you open it from here. Or if you want to check what version this ArcMap is, you can click on About ArcMap, and you can see what version is your current ArcMap. It's 10.81, and it tells you what exactly is the version and the license and all that. So that is the menus we have in here, and this is the toolbars that how to enable or disable it, and we will come later to each one of them in our advanced section. So that's it for this video. I hope you know more about the menus and the toolbars in ArcMap right now, and we will see you next video. Thanks.